Hello and welcome. There are 5 cards in front of you. Take a moment to connect to the card that you feel has the messages that you need to receive today. Then once you've made your selection, head down to the description box for the timestamp for your chosen card, and I will see you in your group reading. Good luck. Hello, thank you so much for joining me for your reading here today. Welcome to my channel. I want you to take the messages that feel right and natural to you in your life and leave the rest of the messages for someone else. All right, may your journey be blessed today. And we're going to begin with the card that you chose. This is the Ruby. You only more so. And let's talk about what that means. Ruby is like love. She can fill you up or drain you dry. And like love, Ruby serves as an amplifier, magnifying both your positive and negative traits. She can lead you to courage and self-confidence if those are the seeds that are already nurtured within you. If self-doubt and loathing have taken root, then she'll boost those traits in equal measure. Ruby will bolster your energy if you're feeling robust, or run down your batteries if you're feeling depleted. She doesn't discriminate or judge. She simply heightens what's already there. As Dorothy found out after she donned the ruby red slippers, there's a bit of a learning curve. Slide that ruby ring onto your finger and she'll become more, and you will become more you. The question is, are you ready? The number on here is 34, so maybe that will resonate for you as well. Okay, love? Maybe this caught your eye because of the spider or the heart in the middle. Take what feels right, and let's begin with your yes or no reading. Get your question in mind. Let's tap into that energy here together. And let's see what's coming up for those resonating within the energy of group 1. All right, let's see. Okay, first cards out are these, and let's get maybe 2 more. You have been riddled with anxiety and worry when it comes to this. I do feel like you're coming out of that anxious energy that you have been, it's just been blanketing and covering all of you, and in particular, all the situations within your life. You may have even experienced some sleepless nights dealing with this. I do feel like the fear that has been controlling you're getting over, but you're also in the middle of a lot of indecisiveness. Of course, you're on this reading, that makes sense. This also could be associated with many changing seasons, many different things that are going on within your life, and you have to make a decision. You feel very, very confused about what your next moves should be. This could also be associated with work and money. You also could be feeling very alone and scared in this, and that you don't feel like there's anyone to turn to in the Hermit as well. You could feel like when you cast your lantern out that you're like, it's very dark and I'm here alone. But you are strong enough to carry out this journey on your own. And don't forget that you still have curiosity and enthusiasm that is very deep, but it is there. And know that on this journey that you have whatever you need to handle this. There's a lot of confusion within this. There's There's still things that need to be happen. There's strategy and actions that need to be planned. There's research that needs to be done. You also could feel like you need to be, your generosity has been at times overused, and it would be nice if someone could return that back to you as well. This is saying for you that you need to take a pause before you make any decision, and you need to evaluate all of your decisions and actions that you're going to make, and maybe even go back and work a little bit more on developing whatever this is so that you can become an expert in whatever this is. So when you make that move to the next level or where you're trying to go, that you know this in and out. Right now, this is giving a no, that you need to pause and do some more work on this. Wait until you feel better. Wait until you feel more clear. This is clearing for you. You're going to get better, but right now it's a no. Okay? All right, love. That is the reading for you. I hope that it was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Best of luck to you on your journey. If you need a personal reading that dives deeply into your specific issues, go ahead and email me. My email can be found in the description. Thanks for watching. Welcome to those of you who connected to the energy of group 2, the fundamentals of humanness and salt. So thanks so much for joining me. Take the messages that feel right and natural to you in your life, my friend, and leave the rest for someone else. If you hear something and it doesn't feel like it's for you, then don't take that message. Okay, let's begin. Salt. Before there were diamonds, emeralds, and rubies, there was salt. The ancient crystal was used as currency in building cities, trade routes, and new technologies. While you might desire moonstones or opals, only salt is necessary, that you are hardwired to crave it. Do you know the difference between what you desire and what your body truly craves? Salt asks. Can you put aside the glitter to feed your real hungers, to embrace and take joy in the fundamental building blocks of humanness and happiness? All salt originally came from the sea, whether an ancient inland seabed or the ocean itself. It calls the sea of our blood, reminding us that without a foundation of salt, we are nothing. The number here is 35, in case that resonates with anyone. Okay, so let's take the entirety of the whole message here today to think about your answer. Okay, group 2, get your question, love, in mind. And let us begin with your yes or no. Yes or no for those resonating with the energy of group 2. What do we have for my group 2s joining us today? Okay, ooh, good start. Let's get all the cards out before we talk. So let's talk about this. Honey, woo, you have done and really have had to come through some things to make this happen for yourself. In particular, this could talk about you wanting to be powerful in the King of Pentacles, you wanting to have money, you wanting to be stable, you wanting to be in charge. And my dear, did you have to reprogram your brain from feeling small, from feeling like you couldn't accomplish things? You had to start over from scratch in the tower. Okay, this was emotional. You're still suffering emotionally from this. You still feel at times off balance from this, but you still are also, my friend, undefeated. Okay, you're like, every day I get up, no, I'm going to accomplish this. This can also talk about you building long-term wealth, you making fabulous financial decisions for your future, you establishing wealth that you can use for generations. Okay, this is also something that you desire, deserve, and want in your life within the Nine of Cups. This is all of your wishes combined into one. Okay, just like an overall broad wish for how you want your life to turn out. Okay, I actually feel this will be a yes, even with these cards, this card being reversed and this, because I feel like you have been breaking down this mindset and reprogramming yourself. And with the Nine of Cups, to get what you truly desire and wish for, to help yourself become the best of the best. Okay, it has been a grueling process and it is still ongoing. I do feel like you will reach your peak and heights here within these cards. So I do feel like this is ongoing. It is going to continue. It's going to be continuous work to overcome certain thinkings and continuous reprogramming. And then when you get there, to be able to feel like everything that you have and can have is at your fingertips, because I do feel like there was a bit of lowliness within you, a bit of I don't know, someone could have bashed you and made you feel like you were nothing at times. Okay, you will get your desire and it will be well deserved, and especially if it's financial, you will make that happen for yourself. So this is a yes, and I'm not going to say it's going to be a smooth yes. I'm not going to say it's going to be an easy yes, but it is a yes. And it's going to be continuous building on this. Okay, but yes, you will make it. Okay, it will happen for you. Just remember that these things are required. Also, let's get in tune with our intuition and figure out the difference between intuition and our emotions. That's important to this. And remember your reprogramming. The Tower is saying, don't build your kingdom on a shaky ground. So what are your foundational principles? Remember, when the fundamentals of humanness in your card from the beginning is why are you doing this? So think about all of those things. Okay, but yeah, you're gonna do it. Okay, love? All right, that is the answer that I have for you. I hope you found that it was helpful to you. Don't forget, if you need a personal reading that is specific to your desires and needs, go ahead and email me. My email can be found in the description. Thanks for watching. Welcome, my friends, and thank you so much for joining me for this pick a card reading here today. Take the messages that feel right and natural to you in your life and leave the rest for someone else. Okay, welcome. You've chosen Sodalite. When your nervous system relaxes, your mind can suddenly see patterns that you were previously obscured to. Intuition and intellect, collective consciousness, and individual observations come into balance. You gain perspective, and you can lean into your own wisdom. In this quiet inner place, you begin to trust yourself and feel steady in the world. For all this happens, Sodalite murmurs, you need to come to calm. You need to soften every bit of you, all the way down to the minute motions of the dendrites of your nerve cells. Take a deep breath. Blow out the stress, the questions, the agitation. Come actively to calm. All right, and the number here is 38, in case that's a number for you. Okay, love, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Group 3, my loves. What's going on in Group 3? What do we have for you? Group 3. Okay, we'll take these. Group 3, my love, you've been going through a hard transition, haven't you? Okay. The good news is a lot of the difficulties, the heartbreak, the strain, the poverty, the feeling left out, reflected in these cards here. Feeling like you're in a damn whirlwind all the time, feeling like everything is a mess. You get through one thing and something starts over. You're trying to accomplish something and then something else happens. Setting goals and not meeting those perspectives. Not meeting those goals and trying to shift your perspectives. All those things are just really feeling like they were piling up on you. It definitely feels like you get setbacks, but there is some, I will say, some golden light in here, that there is something that is going to be offered to you in the middle of the mess, in the middle of the noise, in the middle of the heat, in the middle of all of your frustration. You are going to come through there, and there will be a tiny light kind of coming through here to be the silver lining in this situation. You will still be feeling highly emotional. You will still be feeling like, I'm still in the thick of things, okay? But there will be a glimmer of hope and light in this situation, in the Four of Cups. Something as a person or an opportunity being offered to you to help you through this, to help you reach your goal. Okay, now this is giving no, solid no, big no, okay? But in the no, I just want you to know that while you'll be feeling frustration, there will be something that is going to happen for you to give you some relief, okay? I want to encourage you also to stay out of the drama and the mess as much as you can. When you have the King of Cups, this is asking you to get control over your emotions. Okay, this is asking you to come up with a plan, although it feels very hard for you, that you will have to figure out another way to come at this. Okay, this is saying going back over your hurt, your frustration, although it's hard, this is saying if you can, please leave this behind, because I feel like you may be prolonging the hurt that you felt, because this has already happened. This is indicating that this has happened for you. So let's try the best that we can to leave that behind us. Okay, this is a no. And remember, there's an opportunity that will come up. It may not even feel like it's an opportunity at first, but it is something that you can grab onto that will help you through this, okay? Okay, love, that is your reading here today. Best of luck to you on your journey. If you need a personal reading that dives deeper into your specific situations, love, then go ahead and email me, is what I was trying to say. My email can be found in the description. Best of luck to you, and thanks so much for watching today. Hello, dear ones, and welcome to your reading here today. Welcome to group number 4. You've chosen Sigilite. Feel in order to know. I want you to take the messages that feel right and necessary to you in your life and to leave the rest for someone else. Please listen to the entire reading so that you can receive every message that you need to hear, that Spirit wants you to hear today, that you feel you need to hear. Let's get into it. If the universe had a superhero and the superhero had a cosmic decoder ring, it would be made from polished sphere of abrogine banded Sigilite. Sigilite taps directly into the nervous system, boosting your innate ability to feel the life forces at work in the world around you, while simultaneously helping you recalibrate the worlds within you. Quiet that noisy brain, Sigilite advises. Your body is an instrument of knowing. When you pay attention to it, you'll come back into balance. Mind, body, emotions, and spirit. What makes you breathing smooth out? What makes your arms get goosebumps? Feel in order to know. And this is the number 39, if that is a number for anyone. Okay? Thank you. And let's take a look at your yes or no. Group 4. All right. That was interesting. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's get into it, my loves. Here are your cards, and let's talk about it. First of all, you guys are tough. You're the tough cookies, all right? You are strong and so resilient. Also, you also may have a soft, gushy inner side as well, though. Hard on the, I mean, just when I say resilient, you can go through many things, but you're also on, your shell is hard, but on the out, in the inside, you're very sweet. Okay, I want to say that. Okay, now let's talk. Things have sometimes been feeling like they haven't been going your way in this particular situation, but you have the spirit of, I'm going to get back up and live to fight another day. Maybe you're the superhero within the Sigilite card. All right. So let's talk about it. There have been delays on whatever this is that you've been asking for, working towards, for sure. I can see that in the Eight of Wands. Okay. I have seen that I see that you have suffered some losses in this, but you get back up and say, boom, I'm fighting for this. In this card reflected too. Maybe you've even felt like people betrayed you on reaching this goal. Okay. I'm telling you, you guys get back up and say, nope, I will never quit. All right. Hit me with all you got and I'm still going to roll over and I won't be defeated. And I love that for you. I do feel like this is a slow yes coming into you. I do feel like you will have to face many obstacles in achieving this goal, but you will achieve it because you are rock hard and you go for it. Why say it is a slow yes? Because of these are delaying it. Okay, so there are some things being held up. It could be for your protection, but it also could just be slower on arriving for you because there are things that have to move out of the way in order for you to have this. Because remember, the sun is super positive. And the reverse is saying, oh, there's some clouds here. Okay, and in the Eight of Wands, super moving fast card, right? But this is saying, something is kind of blocking all of the energy behind this. I can ask what's blocking it. I do see your struggle here, but I also see this, like you're the howling wolf. I'm just gonna keep going for it. With the Nine of Wands, I'm gonna keep attacking this. I'm gonna make sure I have it. Let's go. Let's make it happen. So I do feel like this is a yes, a slow yes. I want to see what's causing the obstacles here. So I'm going to actually not use that. I'm going to use these cards. Can we, and this, I'm going to take you on another journey. No one else has done this yet. So I feel like we need to understand what's blocking you in this particular situation just to help you out and help you understand. Oh, okay. So have you been confused? Have you not come clear? Okay, I understand. But there has been a lot that you've had to do. And so you've had to come up with different strategies. You also may have hit some financial issues as well within this with the Queen of Discs here. And honestly, probably some burnout. What else? Yeah. Okay, so what I feel like is a lot of it is of what you've been hit with, been faced with. The struggles you've been faced with, and honestly just being burned out and tired and then trying to come out with a different way in order to accomplish this. So you've had some rule setbacks in this particular situation, but you're a survivor and you're going to make this happen for yourself. Okay. I do feel like this is a yes for you. Coming in slower than you would like for sure, but you will recover from this and you will achieve this and you will make this happen. Okay. Do I have any more? No, that's it, love. Okay. That is your reading. If you need something in specifically to your needs in your situation, go ahead and email me. My email can be found in the description. Thanks so much for watching and best of luck. Hello, my friends, and welcome to your reading here today. Group 5, take the messages that feel right and natural to you in your life and leave the rest for someone else. Okay? You've chosen Larimar. Please listen to the entire message, the entire reading, because there will be messages all throughout that will help you and trigger something in you, okay? To help you know what decision that you need to make. The fire of volcanoes creates islands in the midst of the ocean's ceaseless churn. I was born of fire. Larimar reminds you those who don't see beyond her swirling layers of turquoise, blue, and sea green. Look below your surface emotions and find the fire within the water. Fire creates earth, solid ground from which new things can grow. When you're drowning or simply ready to claim your own space, a place to make a stand, or a private island paradise, Larimar will help you find your core fire, the values that ground you. And Larimar counsels, when you can't fathom the motives of the people around you, look beyond their water to see their fire. This is where you'll find true understanding. And the number here is 25, in case that's a number for anyone here. And let's get started on your reading here today, group 5. Let's get started with your question. Get it in mind, group 5. Let's get it. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. With the Death card, I do want to get one more here for you. One or two more. Okay. I feel like this is related to a relationship, love, partnership, friendship sort of reading. It may not be for you, and go back and watch something else. All right. I do feel like you've gotten yourself caught up in a little mess here, to be honest. This is going to be a reading / yes and no. Okay, because I got to read the cards to get to where we need to get here. Yeah, you're in a little bit of a pickle, a mess. There could be someone that you have the deepest feelings for, a partner, someone that there could have been something forbidden here. There could have been someone who was hiding something. There could have been a person that had a secret that came out. You could have been on the side. You could have been part of a problem that you thought was a solution, or this person could have caused a problem for you. You could have also felt like you were an outsider and something that you've created for yourself. So maybe this is kind of sliding into, if it's not a love question. Okay, but I do feel like it's love related. Talks about commitment, children, having family, feeling supported and loved. We have all of those questions here. The truth finally revealing itself here. Okay, yeah, you're in a bit of a mess for sure. This is a no. All right, this is a no for you. And there could have been true, real feelings beyond the chaos and mess that is the situation. But there were a lot of lies or people hiding things and keeping secrets. It could have been with semi-good intentions, maybe to spare someone's feelings or perhaps just to protect themselves in this particular situation. But everything hadn't come to the light. It has now. Okay. There could have been some sort of betrayal. All right. You're able to get through this. What I'm seeing here is you able to get through this and be on your own and be able to support yourself and be feeling good by yourself in the end of this situation. Okay. In the end of this mess that you were in, that you will be okay and that you'll survive this and that you're going to be confident in doing well within your life. Okay. So that will happen. You will get through this fine, but it will require a lot of dismantling and disconnection from the people you've been dealing with in your life and things coming out in the open. Okay. So this is a no, but you will be okay. All right. That's the reading that I have for you, love. I hope that it helped you. Thank you so much for watching. Best of luck to you on your journey here today. And if you need a personal reading for yourself related specifically to your situation, email me. My email can be found in the description.